Can, schon wieder das gleiche Level. Diesmal richtig, aber noch einmal. Diesmal richtig. Einmal muss ich es richtig spielen. Auf jeden Fall. Go. Ich muss dir gleich was erzählen, aber okay. Alter. Was ist mir noch nie in meinem Leben passiert? Es gibt. Warte gleich.
Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Warte mal, das hängt gerade irgendwie ein bisschen. So.
So.
Was? Sen bana küfür mü ediyorsun Maruk? Tamam, ich raff mich. Diesmal raff ich mich, ich schwör. Bra, während ich runterlaufe, erzähl ich dir mal was. Und zwar heute. Alter, ich bin traumatisiert, Maruk. Ich warte, bis die kurz die Fresse halten. Bra. Ich bin so am Arsch gerade.
For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan Yates.
Halt's Maul.
Neil. Jeez, can you believe these people? Think the whole world is their playground.
Don't
let
let
Ich
him
muss mal
get
kurz.
to you, Pam. I should take it from the top.
Fine.
Mir scheißegal, Maruk. Bra. Auf jeden Fall. Ich chill so, es ist Abend, gell, 11 Uhr oder so. Auf einmal ruft mich mein Vater runter. Ich denke mir so, okay. Was ist jetzt los? Ich gehe runter, Manake. Er ist ganz unten im Keller, bra. Kurze Vorgeschichte, okay. Bei Pamuk unten, ihr Zimmer ist ja unten im Keller, gell. Und es hat immer gestunken, Bruder. So, die letzte Zeit. Okay, wir haben gedacht, alle wie furzt die Manake, was ist das für ein Gestank, so, gell. Also, jetzt nicht so schlimm, wenn du jetzt gleich mitkriegst, um was es geht, aber man hat schon gedacht, so, warum furzt die ganze Zeit, okay? Auf jeden Fall, bra. Ich komme runter, ich guck unter einem Teppich, okay, ist ein Gully, okay? Mein Vater hat diesen Teppich weggemacht und den Gully aufgemacht, so, okay? Bra, dieser Gully, da ist ein Abwasser, okay? Das geht zum Abwasserkanal, das heißt, okay? Das geht schon so seine 1,5 Meter tief. Bra, das war bis zum Rand gefüllt mit Scheiße. Okay? Gefüllt mit Scheiße, bra. Bruder, das ist der Durchmesser ist schon so fast 1 Meter. Okay? Alter, meine Bra, ich komme da runter, ich sehe das da, der sagt, komm mal her. Ich sehe das nur, bra, Ich denke mir, na komm, was ist das dann? Was soll ich jetzt machen? Okay. Was willst du jetzt von mir? Was ist das? Was sollen wir jetzt da machen? Mein Kopf hat gleich gerattert, bra. Was ist jetzt hier die logische? Müssen wir jetzt da rein oder was? Um das zu lösen. Wie schaffen wir das jetzt? Bra, wir mussten Eimer füllen mit der Scheiße und das raustragen. Okay. Bra. Hey, Marach. Erzähl es niemandem nur. Auf jeden Fall. Bruder, Alter, ich hab mir es gar nicht ansehen lassen. Ich hab fast gekotzt die ganze Zeit. Wallah, billah. Ich hab einfach durchgezogen. Mein Vater füllt diesen Eimer voll Scheiße und gibt mir das. Und ich soll das so raustragen vor der Tür, weißt du? Bruder, ich guck, wie viel waren das? 6 oder 5 große Eimer voller Scheiße, Bruder. Okay. Weißt du, mein Vater musste es noch so aufschaufeln. So mit dem Eimer so nehmen und so. Auf jeden Fall, okay. Das hast du nicht erwartet, gell? Auf jeden Fall. Haben wir die Scheiße raus und dann haben wir das mehr oder weniger freigekriegt, was da auch immer das Loch war. Mussten das dann alles in den Gully draußen reinschütten. Und ja, Alter, wir haben so lange da geputzt. Wir haben einfach Wasserhahn unten überall hingespritzt, ganz hat geschrubbt, bra. Oder danach, ich habe locker halbe Stunde, war ich einfach in der heißesten Wasser im ganzen Leben, habe ich geduscht. So, und davor habe ich auch schon gehabt. Und danach nochmal Lamanake. Bra, ich schwör's dir, danach Zähne geputzt die ganze Zeit, oder nochmal Hände gewaschen. Oder ich blöd, gell? Dieser Gestank, ich rieche es immer noch. Ich rieche es immer noch, aber es ist nicht so, dass ich es rieche, sondern ich kann mich dran erinnern. So schlimm war das, Bruder. So schlimm war das. Es kommt und geht, ich erinnere mich kurz immer so. Das war ein Trauma für mich, Bruder. Ich blöd. Fuck. Ja, ich hab ganz nachgedacht und ich hab ganz gefragt, ja, aber wegen was ist das? Wegen was ist das? Und so. Wegen was fühlt sich das? Und so. Da war auch immer so Stofffetzen. Da habe ich gesagt, ist es deswegen oder was? Sagt so, ja, deine Mutter schmeißt immer so Sachen rein oder deine Schwester und was weiß ich. Auf jeden Fall, da kommt die ganze so orangenes Zeug. Meine Mutter hat einfach, haben wir dann herausgefunden, die hat gedacht, das ist Reiniger. Okay? Das war aber Fritteusenreiniger. Okay? Und das war auch immer im Klo, so gelbes Zeug, so Mittel. Und ich dachte, das ist echt nur so Mittel zum Desinfizieren oder was das ist. Aber immer wenn ich gespült habe, das wurde so klumpig und ging so runter, gell? Und das hat das alles verstopft, oder? Und das ist auch noch genau da, seitdem ich es benutze, seitdem fängt es da unten an zu stinken. Alter. Ganz ehrlich, ich habe meinem Vater auch gesagt, Respekt, wie bist du drauf gekommen und so. Ich wäre niemals drauf gekommen, überhaupt, dass das Zeug dann auch war. Also erstens, dass es vom Gully kommt und dass das Zeug das gewesen sein könnte.
I'm sorry to burst your bubble of finely aged cynicism, but the Yaces are genuinely crazy about each other. They're the proverbial power.
Ja, aber das ist schon mal ein guter Start für dieses Video. Also nebenbei.
Pedidos to Viñeda Yates. May I see your invitation, please? Gracias, señor. Enjoy the party. Yeah, hey, bro.
Hey, Bro.
Hey, you're invading my personal space. Step the fuck back.
Hi there.
Wollt ihr tanzen, Madame?
You are way too close to me and you're really freaking me out. Can you just leave me, please?
Wollen Sie tanzen, Madame? Hallo.
You are right in my personal space right now.
Will denn keiner mit mir tanzen? Spaß, war doch Spaß. Ich balle jetzt keinen mehr.
One of the most gifted surveillance specialists ever to graduate. Ran one of our interrogators.
That is Corvo Black?
Don't stare.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. Makes me sick.
Private tour.
It's mental.
Also die letzten 3 Folgen sind die schlechtesten überhaupt.
Mr. Yates.
Aber was soll ich machen?
You mind telling me what I'm...
Nothing quite spoils a party like your guests inexplicably dropping
Right,
dead.
a couple of spots.
Long time no see.
Couple of old money
Ich
styles.
kenn dich nicht mal.
Ingram and something Dutch sounding.
So you're not sure yet? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting
hi
caught?
there.
I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, working around.
Lauf doch schneller, Bro. Warum bin ich der Schnellste?
But a bit hubristic, you say. He's not even been appointed.
But if I'm going to be one of these heralds,
geht's, Leute.
you need to start letting me in on a few things. Okay.
I'm more
So
of a
who's
beer
this
man
fool?
myself, but if Yates wants to bring the heralds closer together and
Thank
play the modern boss, I don't actually mind. It always was a bit of
I just never framed an urban legend before. Very post-truth. I like it.
Advisor. Not even Thomas Cross or Eugene Cobb had a direct line of contact. I think Yates is at the top of a very short list.
So, how do you feel about Byrne?
Was ist das am Lacke?
I take it Edwards told you to chaperone me. Any idea why?
You know why. Justice
Hello,
Owen.
sir.
Until Edwards is satisfied you're not sailing under a false flag, I will be his fighter. I suppose I'm more perceptive than you. You will see very little. Obviously, that was the decision to make myself. Some people but not you. I admire the fact.
Erinnerst du dich noch beim ersten Mal, wo ich es gemacht habe und es nicht geklappt hat, wo es jeder gesehen hat? Auf einmal geht's.
Tell me you didn't. Tell me you didn't forget the asado torch.
Okay. I didn't forget the asado torch, Miguel.
But you did, though. Didn't you, Pablo? Why do you have to? What are we supposed to do? Did it say before? Yeah, the asado sheet.
Leo Kronstadt. I dare say congratulations are in order.
Yeah, hey.
It's the damnedest thing to be sure.
Hello there, and welcome to the Yates Wine. Corvo Black. I'm on the tour. Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way?
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
Well, Vidal is nothing if not unpredictable.
I've read her file, of course. Parents were political.
Good to see you.
You asked me. The constable must have lost his mind. Burnwood was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our people? How could she be a herald?
Maybe Vidal will trip her down the stairs. Those heels are an act.
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes. Yes, it was.
From that Murphy tour, I take it Ether is in. How does he do it?
These majestic plains were my playground, and the fairies would pick up them. My ancestors seemed just
weird.
Our goal is to get rich. State-of-the-art winemaking
Great.
who are picked hand-picked with loving care by the
What? What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
As if I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on his bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is ripe for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes to taste, Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
Now, what am I doing here? Okay, got it. Yes.
Come on. I left it right.
Now, what am I doing here? Oh, yeah.
Soll mir das was sagen oder warum guckt die Kamera?
¿Cómo
Mr.
estás,
Vargas,
chico?
I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring him here. Now, let's see. A lovely inky black color. Good size, large and firm. Seeds brown. Excellent. And finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust tannins. Some floral notes. Marvelous. Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers, will you, Ramon? I have a third to contact.
Will do.
For 4 decades I served the law. Now, I serve something far grander. I serve the land. A land upon days of long
I grew up here.
The partners created a power cell bound together by secret and backstory.
Ah, my fellow wine lover. Hello. Welcome to Vineyard Yates. I do apologize for the delay, but the Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations. So, how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else. Full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please. Voila. Rostro.
We've got to
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to a vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol, in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about this device? Grape presser, was it?
That is correct, senor. After primary fermentation, the mass is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. I should add that grape stomping, the iconic practice of crushing grapes with your bare feet, is historically rare and mostly a tourist gimmick. But you are most welcome to try. Imagine you're a grape.
Thanks. I'll pass.
Oh, go on. I'll take a picture of the 3 of you.
Oh, come on, Tamara. When in Rome.
Fine.
Say queso.
May I see that, Mr. Vargas? I believe I blinked.
You there! Excuse me! Look at him. Does that face ring any bells?
Okay. What the fuck? Warum musste ich zweimal drücken?
fine juice using our grape presser for the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now,
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
certainly, lead the way.
What can you tell me?
Who are you, hombre? Do I know you?
Digga, ich hab gedrückt wegen... Scheiß auf das, Alter.
Fine juice using our grape presser for the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now,
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
certainly, lead the way.
What can you tell me about this freezer?
This is an industrial cold storage unit where we keep our excess grapes stocked to prevent decay. It easily reaches temperatures of -10 degrees Celsius. Trust me, you don't want to stay in here for long.
No kidding. Hey, there's no doorknob on the inside. Seems like a pretty glaring safety omission, if you ask me.
Probably soundproof, too.
And good luck getting a phone signal.
Such imaginations you have. But there really is no need to worry. Why? We haven't had an accident since Mrs. Yates' dog was run over by a grape picker. Now, if there are any more questions, don't be shy.
Die Scheiße kann ich nicht anmachen.
What can you tell me about this grape crusher?
Oh,
Well,
shit.
as the name implies, it crushes the steamed grapes into a thick pulp or must by a powerful rotating cylinder. She is one of the most important appliances in our production pipeline.
Have you had any workplace accidents?
What? Fall into the bath and get crushed to a pulp? You'd have to be a bona fide idiot. Waste of space, if you ask me.
Yes, well, fortunately, we have had none of that. So if there's no further questions? No way.
Und der Typ?
Yes. I just love to clean up other people's mess. Contact. What happened to your colleague?
Urgent call. Something about work. I don't think she'll be coming back.
Oh well. I'm sure she can find her way out. Let's proceed. Excelente. So let's continue to the barrel room. If you'll follow me. So, are you associates of Mr. Yates?
You might say we run in the same circles.
Law and order. Must be very exciting.
It's about 99% preparation.
Are you enjoying yourself, Mr. Black?
It's all very inspiring.
I could see you retired to a place like this. Winemaking speaks to your meticulous nature. Surely you don't plan to be Yates's fixer forever.
I have been told recently to think about the future.
And so we arrive to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most
you're well,
precious
sir.
bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
Ah, here comes Senor Yates now. I shall leave you in his capable hands.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates. Pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead. Very closely.
Say, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine Herald, once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way, into the lion's den. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now, I think. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be closer than you think.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Got it, Chief. Flowers. Mr. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion.
What? Did aliens land on the front lawn? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Eva Perón unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers.
A meeting in the...
Just fetch it already.
Fine. What's the passcode again?
Last year of World War II. If you have to look it up, shame on you.
Fuck.
Now, the temperature and humidity in the barrel room is all controlled by the ventilation system. State of the art. Highly sensitive.
Sweet. How do you operate it? I'm a bit of a grease monkey in my spare time.
Not my area, friend. The control terminal is up in the security room if you want to take a look. Just don't touch it. One of the guards let the smoke the other side.
It's just the 1945 Grand Paladin. It is perfection, irreplaceable. You don't drink the 1945 Grand. Don't move, you man! Yeah.
Ich bin doch verkleidet, oder ist ach so die falsche? Ich achte dich mal drauf, Amlak. Nein.
Sir, I present to you the 1945 Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be bigger. Come on, Flowers. Guests are waiting. Go on, get yourself patted down. We're still on alert from all those big shot CEOs getting offed.
Ich muss nur kurz Pipi machen.
Yeah, hey, bro.
I'm gonna need to frisk you if you want to come through here. You seem nervous. You got something to hide? All right, all good. Go on.
Da geht doch zu...
So here's the deal,
Bleibt einfach
Flowers.
stehen.
The boss is having a powwow with some employees, and discretion is the name of the game. I'm sure you figured that out already, you being a scholar and all. Don't discuss, disclose, or hell, even contemplate what goes down. Just set your mind to wool-gathering mode. You think you can do that for me, Flowers?
Worry not, Mr. Cortazar. I'm the very soul of discretion.
Good man.
Holy shit, warte mal. Egal. Ich hatte eine dumme Idee. Das funktioniert aber nicht.
They're already at it. Go on, place the wine on the table. I'll pour it.
Decant.
Pardon me, Your
I
Majesty.
have always considered the heralds the unspoken heroes of Providence. The nervous system, effectively and reliably ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin. One of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary, the proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot, the wine's super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors, and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. Feel free to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Ark Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable because we stand united. My friends, loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients, my friend, Ken Morgan. Not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, this woman's hands are soaked in blood, our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
I agree.
Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant. And following this childish outburst, I dare say I am in the lead. Dawn.
What the hell? You're lying, of course. Which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood. This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
Yes.
I'm in.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
We need to get our stories straight. Diana Burnwood died today by the hand of her rogue Agent 47. Revenge for her changing sides. This is what you will all attest to.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
A toast then, in her honor. Say with it, never will again. And let's
Hat mich nicht gesehen?
Took you long enough. Quick! Clear the floor and get yourself a guard outfit. Yates won't be long.
Something strange is happening. I'll check it out.
Ist nicht dein Ernst. Ich wollte es doch nur wegwerfen. Mehr nicht.
¿Qué carajo?
Was ist mit dir Land?
Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll have his thug Cortazar do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on the chance for a good gloat and a monologue.
So, private space? Kill room decor?
Exactly. We won't get another shot at this. Now sit down and blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
Corvo, pick up your damn phone. Plan B is a go. I repeat, Plan B is a go. Start prepping the crime scene like we discussed. Remote, staged accident. Cortazar will bring the package. Get it done. Miss Burnwood.
You rolled out the red carpet just for me. Don, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screens. Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah? I'm all ears.
Holy shit!
Turns out this woman will be your downfall. If it's any consolation, Don,
What are
your
you doing, you
instincts were dead
asshole?
on.
Do
I-
Ja, ist doch okay, man bleibt doch locker, macht doch noch Spaß.
Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come looking. When you're done, meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriately.
Lots of people have mixed feelings about retirement. That's probably it. Okay? Well,
Hello?
and I want you to check out what that was. Sir, you are trespassing.
Tamam.
You need to follow me. No te muevas. I need you to follow me. ¿Entiendes?
Tamam lo.
You can go.
It was a short stint, but they made their mark. The Ark Society will never be the same. Take right now.
What?
Huh?
Hello there.
Well, you'll be happy to know that she still dabbles in the dark arts. Oh? Not that. You already know Kronstadt art.
47.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the Olive Grove at sunset. One last tango, 47. How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin. Transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.
Bitte. Alle beim letzten Mal, da kam nicht mal beim dieser Tanz, dass die geredet haben. Okay? Split gesagt, bu sen abarttın Bora. Sen çık. Oynama da. Sana yaramıyor. Auf jeden Fall. Ja. Krass, Diana, Verräterin, ne? So sieht's aus. Tschüss.